Hello and welcome to another The Race Zone channel video. Today we will talk about stage 16 of the Giro d'Italia 2023. This will be a small preview of one of the crucial stages of this race, another mountaintop finish. Before we start, let's just look at the GC standings. Bruno Armilai leads in front of Geraint Thomas, Primož Roglic and Almeida and Andreas Leknesund. So those four guys behind Armilai, they are all in some 42 seconds, so a big battle for the pink jersey tomorrow. We all expect Bruno Armilai to lose the jersey tomorrow, so we will see who will take it after him. We have Caruso, Kamna, Danmar, Arensman and De Plus rounding up the top 10. Thibaut Pinot still not committed fully to the Maglia Azzurra. Now that can probably be a mistake. He's now some 3 minutes behind Thomas, so he will not be allowed in the breakaway tomorrow, I think. But there are a lot of points, so we'll see how it goes. Hugh Carty is a dangerous rider in 11th. Aurelian Panther, he will be happy with 10th if he can overtake Ineos guys, maybe even Armilai. Then we have Rubio, who went into 3 or 4 breakaways, and he's now back in 14th, just less than 6 minutes behind Armilai and less than 5.5 minutes behind Thomas, so I think his days in the breakaway are over. Buitrago, Van Wilder is also back in contention, J.K. Conrad, etc. Other guys are not really interesting for the GC. However, we have Cepeda in 22nd. He will probably try to go in the breakaway tomorrow at 14 minutes, but essentially 13 minutes behind Thomas, and Lorenzo Fortunato some 18 minutes behind. So those guys, I think, have to attack tomorrow. Let's just look at the point standings. Jonathan Milan leads comfortably in front of Derek G and Pascal Ackermann. So if he survives these mountain stages, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for him to keep this jersey. And in the KOM Maglia Azzurra, it is wide open. We have Baez, Rubio, Pinot, Healy, all have a lot of points, but no one still committed himself fully for the jersey. Baez tries a lot, but I don't think he's at the level of those guys, and some of them might overtake him in the coming stages with a lot of mountaintop finishes and a lot of points. So let's look at the profile now. It is a 203 kilometers long stage, so a very long stage from Sabio Chiese to Monte Bondone. It starts near Lago di Garda, or actually almost on the coast of the Lago di Garda. They start from Sabio Chiesa, then they go to the lake, all the way to the mountains along the coastline. A lot of galleries, tunnels. We can expect a break forming there. And then we have first category climb, Passo di Santa Barbara. We can see the profile here. It's 12.7 kilometers at 8.3%, so a very steep climb, especially in the beginning, with some ramps up to 14%. So if we don't have the breakaway formed in the flat part of the stage, for sure the break will form here. Then a small downhill section of some 2 kilometers, then another climb to Passo Bordala. Is a third category climb, but also quite nasty, 4.5 kilometers at 305 meters of elevation, 6.7%. Then a long downhill section, some 20 kilometers up till the next climb, Matassone. Then rolling terrain all the way to the next climb, fourth climb of the day. It is Serrada. It is also second category climb, but much longer than the previous one. 17.7 kilometers at 5.5%. So not in too much, but we can expect some teams from the GC might start pushing here, and maybe someone will attack on the descent, because there is a long descent, some almost 20 kilometers again, but just a small valley section of 8 kilometers before the sprint in Aldeno, and then the final climb, a very long climb, some 20 kilometers, as we can see here, to Monte Bondone. 21.4 kilometers at 6.7%, some really steep sections of 15% for almost a kilometer of really steep terrain. Then it's not that steep in the end, it flattens out, but this climb can make a huge difference. we can expect some fireworks both in the GC and the breakaway. So this is the final kilometers, 3 kilometers at some 4%, but we can expect that someone can attack and gain some time in this part of this course. Also, let's see what the bookies say. They have Primož Roglič as the big favorite at 3.5. Now I'm not so sure if any GC team is committed to reeling in the breakaway. A lot of hard stages coming, so why would you burn all your riders here just for a potential victory of a stage in a Giro? Now, if this was Tour de France and if we had like the two favorites like Pogačar and Vingegaard, then we can expect Jumbo and UAE to pace all day. They have strong teams, but here we don't really have that strong teams. Ineos is probably the strongest, but they are missing Ghana, they are missing Tao, so only 6 guys left, essentially 5 for Thomas, so I don't see them pulling. Jumbo Visma, yes, Kuss is good, Bowman is good, Dennis is good, but do you want to chase this breakaway? I don't think so. Francis de Giro, they're a weak team, let's be honest, for these kind of stages. Why would they pull? They know that tomorrow they will lose the jersey, so I think breakaway wins again tomorrow, and I'm sure that Fortunato will attack, Cepeda will attack, maybe Buitrago, but he's close in the GC and can also be a satellite rider for Caruso, who will probably attack on the descent because let's face it, he's the best descender here and he can get time on basically all the other GC favorites, especially Roglic, Thomas, Almeida. They all have problems on the downhill sections, so why not? Jane Vine, I think for sure he will try tomorrow. He said that he's only interested in stage victories, he's not here to be a domestique for Almeida, it looks so. McNulty got his stage win, so he'll be with Almeida, Formolo as well, so it's time for Jay Vine to shine. Joe Dombrowski will try for sure for Astana, they don't have anything to lose. So yeah, all in all, I expect a really good stage, and my pick for tomorrow is Jay Vine. Thank you all for watching, like, share, subscribe, give me any suggestions, and hope to see you tomorrow after we will recap the stage 16. Bye.